going on, everybody? There's Fire John. Fire John, what's up, bud? How's everybody doing today? See how the internet holds up. Still got no word on. I still got no word on what they're doing to fix it, but we're going to try and see what happens. Go from there. So, with that being said, let's see where we are. In the house. Gonna need some more arrows. We got a screwdriver. Got some money. There's Nick. Nick, what's up, bud? We got some daylight. How much daylight? A little bit. See what we got in here. There's John. John, how you doing, bud? A comb. Got a comb. Hello, Killer Mike. Hello, everyone. What's going on, buddy? Is it? Let's see. Anonongus? Anonon? No, I'm not saying that right. What's going on, buddy? I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. Anacontis. Anacontis. There's Nadir. What's up, bud? Let's see if our bike is still here. Legalize. What's going on, buddy? This is that character. We were no skills, no attributes. We did get up to 1.1 in our dexterity from starving. Not far. 1.1. We're getting close to 1.1 in our strength and constitution. We got a bike though, so we can move a little quicker now. That's good. I think we do need to sort out our gear. I need to figure out. I definitely don't need this big backpack unless we're just going to ditch a bunch of clothing and solely run out of a backpack. But we need to start getting our gear weighed out and lower the weight on it. That way we can move around, because we're overweight carrying a corn. There's a bike. Needs a little bit of everything. All right, let's see if our bike is here. I left it up here. Need to get a lock. Yeah, it's here. Mike's bike. Let's go up to the radio tower, see what we get. Hey, Telly. Telly, how are you? Good, good. Did you make it home yet? I thought last time we said something, it was like 5 days. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, man. Head down south. 2 weeks already. Man, it's been 2 weeks already. Holy crap. Been that long since we last said something. Well, we got a bike, so having the bike is going to be big for building our stamina and our constitution and our strength. So being that we have the bike, that's going to be big. Wanted to pop in, say hi. I'll watch the stream later. Not a problem. I appreciate you as always. You be safe. Have a good rest of the day. Good luck on studying then. We need some shotgun shells as well. It's a bunny. Little bunny rabbit. I need a lock. This is a PvE server too, so shouldn't have to worry about anything. Scruff's PvE server. What are you running for? Slow down. What's that? There's a Leica. What? Suck that. Sucked it. Let's see. Let's see what's in the Leica. I wonder if I got enough money. I got $6,000. I wonder if I can buy the saddlebags yet. I can put some of this stuff in the bike for later. Oh, no battery. Does have a seat. Need 2 wheels. Although I don't know if we should be worrying about. I don't know if we should be worrying about a vehicle with our stats so low. King Bigfoot, what's up, brother? Have a great stream. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. There's a lock. Let's start collecting some of these. Of course, we need, what, 20 of them to freaking make a lock at this moment. Of course, PvE server. We only need 10. Gotta work, but I'll be listening. No worries, buddy. Have a good day at work, bud. Not a damn thing. What's that? Shirt. Would you be down to play some old school SCUM 0.5 sometimes? Maybe. Maybe. There'll be a silver lock in here? I was kind of wondering about that. I would like to have a head torch. I might actually ditch the nods if we did find a head torch. There's a server and running already. It's been a blast playing there. Is it vanilla? Who's running it? Canteen. Let's check this stuff here real quick. We might get a lock in the radio station. Someone had server files. Hey, Luth, what's up, buddy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll do any kind of... I'm not sure how involved I'll get into SCUM, buddy. To be honest, I might play here and there since I'm going to go back to work. Internet is... it's alright at the moment, I'll say that. Not finding shit. Wait, don't we have... No, we got a... I thought we had a revolver. Plus we got Artem. We got Artem playtest coming at the end of this month. So probably gonna put some focus there. Yeah, we don't need any more picks. Put the helmet on? Could, yeah. Wonder where our NPCs and everybody is. Stab proof. There's like nothing in here. I remember when these used to be the places to go to get clothes. I don't need food. Bat. We could sharpen our knife. Ooh. Overweight. Played I played 2 weeks ago for 10 hours, 12 hours, and noticed that the loot was very low. It seems it, yeah. It seems a lot lower. Too quiet? Yeah, it is too quiet. Oh, we're taking that. 0.2, especially since it's 0.2 kilos versus 0.9 kilos. I'm gonna save. Lock? Nope. Lock? Nope. Okay. Vanilla loose, it feels like 0.07. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah. I wonder, I should probably put up a base. Of course we can make a tomahawk. We don't need that. Let's take this and put this on 9. That way I can take it on and off. Ooh. There's a shotgun. Could go sell that. I don't think I have the fame for the satchel yet, but let's see what happens. The fishing line? Yeah, I'm gonna need a. I guess I don't need it. I picked it up for sewing kit, but it's alright. We'll sell it in a minute. I'm gonna be overweight regardless what I do. Till we get our stats up. Isn't it down to RNG screwdrivers sometimes? Yeah, it's pretty random. Probably better. I don't think I have any more garlic. Yeah, let's take that. We're bound to get infections pretty easy. Oh, there's a lock. Perfect. We're overweight anyway, so I'm gonna take those locks and sell them. Some bobby pins. Yeah, I'm good on bobby pins. There's a lock. Some butter. Some butter. Ooh, a chili. Torpedo Factory is really bad for guns lately. Really? All those lockers and you can't get a gun out of it now, huh? Really? I got some screwdrivers. Maybe we'll go check it out. I think we're gonna head south anyways. Water? How much water do I have? Got 1 bottle. I do need some water, so. Half of them are empty. 2 runs. Holy crap. That's bad. What got there? I think all lockers. I think all lockers should have something in them. I don't care if it's ammo or what. It should have something in them. What on earth convinced you to start a 111 attribute? We did no skills too. We took no skills on everything. But we're just in a PvE server. We're not in any kind of. I'm not in any server that I have to really do anything special on. Let's go out back. Scruff, what's up, buddy? All right. Let's go south. Actually, let's go to the trader first, and I'll get rid of some of this. See if we can buy a satchel. Being that we can go downhill. Feels okay. Doesn't feel bad. Some generator noises now. Only one puppet. I know that's weird. I don't think I've ever. Well, we did see 2 puppets, 3 puppets total, but I don't think I've ever seen that place with that little amount of AI. There was one outside the fence too that I didn't shoot. Yeah, that's the way I always felt about it. I always had NPCs. Don't break the game just taking my helmet on and off. Look at it lag. Huh. Well, we'll go sell the shotgun, my nods, some of this other stuff. See if we can get a pouch. Satchel, pouch, whatever we're gonna call it. It's a deer. What's your advice on losing everything in your jacket when the razors or puppets hit you? I haven't experienced it yet. I haven't really been playing, and I haven't been like beat up enough to really see. We were in a bunker, but we didn't have to deal with any razors the other day. Day one with no attributes, no skills. But I would say if it's disappearing, then that's bullcrap. But I mean, I think something. I think if they're going to do damage as bad as they do, then it's kind of like the back when it was the backpack deals. You know, different clothing should have a lot better durability. Like if I'm wearing a firefighter jacket, it shouldn't get cut up as much because that's like what they're made for, is to prevent fires and not get cut up and all that shit. But I mean, if you're wearing something that's easy to tear, then I could see a point. Not wearing a jacket to begin with, I'd go with the just stab proof vest. Christian, thank you for the super, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Very grateful. Very, very grateful, buddy. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can first buy a satchel yet. I don't know if we have enough fame points. Miscellaneous. No, I cannot. I need 70 fame. Okay. Is this new? Is this new? Are you able to unlock all the traders all at once now? Or is this something you set up, Scruff? The devs told me the jacket's being destroyed, though through the armor is working as intended. That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Find a car jack, 20 scrap, oil filter. Hell, we might be able to get a couple of these here.
Stop wasting my time. Yeah,
See if we can see what we can find. It doesn't surprise me, buddy. Doesn't surprise me. There's 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh wait. 14, 15, 20. 20. All right, let's see if we can find a jack. Okay, so all the quests are open now. Well, that's cool. I like that.
No loitering. You either buy or get lost.
I think they.
You
I think.
want me to buy that? You
Nah, I
better
just.
give me a good price.
I'm not gonna say anything about them.
Business done.
I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm gonna play the game when I feel like it, and then when I don't feel like it, we're gonna play something else.
Great. Take your reward and go.
I'm just gonna try to be positive about it. Saber, what's up, buddy? Hope you help yourself and use the common sense in the immersion survival game. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free. Could you help me with these?
It feels like all the traders open as a workaround and don't reduce the minimum fame points to buy a vehicle. Does it still cost the same amount of money to put an engine in a vehicle?
That's disappointing. Hope you change your mind. Here's what I got. Let's
Sell
see
it.
what you have.
Or the same amount of fame points, I should say. Does it still cost the same amount of fame points to put an engine in a vehicle?
Here's what I got. Make sure to stop by again.
Didn't receive your notification to go live. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not pushing, because I haven't been streaming or anything. It's probably not pushing out my notifications like it should. I wouldn't sweat on it, Leaf. I mean, if they're not going to make suggestions, or if they're not going to take suggestions seriously, then I wouldn't even bother, bud. I would just do your thing and not worry about it.
Welcome, stranger.
At least same fame, same amount of fame. Yeah, see that
Guns come unloaded.
if you need the fame points,
Obviously.
if you need
Looking
the
for
same
work?
fame points to buy a
Here is what I
vehicle
got
that
for
you do to buy an engine, that's something that I don't feel is right. I mean, even if it's half the fame, like half the fame would be better than all the fame.
That thing registered?
Bank.
Nobody cares.
Okay. I can run.
See ya.
I still haven't. I still to this day have never filled a gray module. Still to this day. And you know how many times I've done bunkers.
That there is a good one. What are you selling, son?
Okay, let's head south.
Pleasure doing business with you.
No
Let's
loitering.
head
You
south.
either buy or get lost.
It's not even worth picking up. Yeah, I pick one up. I would pick one up just in case I don't have any other modules to fill. But other than that, I don't pick them up either. Have you seen the body cam update? I've seen the up. I didn't like investigate it, but I did see the game and see that they have an update. It looks cool. I don't understand how you would play that game with a mouse and keyboard or a controller though. I feel like that's like a VR game. This should be a VR game. He's Medal of Honor. A little bit, yeah. Scruff. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Ah, man, Medal of Honor. That one Medal of Honor. That one Medal of Honor they came out with, the last. Actually, it was the last Medal of Honor they came out with was really good. I liked it. Test server or public server? This is Scruff server. Scruff Dog server. It's PvE. Full PvE server, just a chill server. Hang out, which is why I took no attributes, no skills. Because it's just a chill out server. I liked Medal of Honor. That was good. I'm bring back nostalgia feeling now. Show 0 people. This is because I don't count. I'm nobody. I play in a server with the car limits hit over 5 months ago, and can't find cars without an engine. Goodbye engines. That sucks. First Call of Duty and Medal of Honor were awesome. I quit when you talking like the World War II Call of Duty. World War I, World War II. $30 years ago. Yeah, that's the original. Yeah, the original Call of Duties. Yeah, I liked a lot of the original stuff. The old Rainbow Sixes, the old Ghost Recons, SOCOM. SOCOM was my favorite. I think out of everything, SOCOM was my favorite. I purposely bought I think it was a PS2 or PS3. I can't even remember for the newer SOCOM, and I was like very, very, very disappointed. I really enjoyed the old Ghost Recons. Yeah, I know what you mean. See if we get some NPCs here. I need some shotgun shells. How's life been? Life has been, it's about all I can say for it. Surviving. Glock mag. Glock bullets. Maybe we find a Glock. Tea, onion. Fuzo, how are you been? Wolfenstein, Doom, Diablo, Half-Life 2. I played Half-Life 2. I didn't play any of the other ones. I played Doom, I guess, yeah. I never got into Diablo. I always like watching the top-down games. I didn't like playing them. Where's all the puppets? Scruff, you might have to just turn puppets back to vanilla. There's a Rager. My favorite shirt. I got my favorite shirt. I could ditch the quiver for a sleeping pad, since seeing how I don't have one. And I don't need this. I don't need the weight. Don't need the space. Could keep the backpack, ditch the quiver, carry a sleeping pad. That way I can sleep anywhere. Because I was thinking about getting a smaller backpack, but if I got a hiking backpack, I could just lose the quiver. Fishing hooks. Maybe we start working on fishing. Plus the bag, the sleeping roll, the bed roll was like a whole kilo lighter than the quiver. A candle. Wargoth, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? Yeah, there's like just no puppets, no nothing here. Somebody's bed. Maybe this is why. It's a chest. It's got stuff. Free for the taking. Is this a base? Did somebody put a flag here? Can somebody put a flag here? And go outside and check. What's my buttons? I don't even remember my buttons now. Let's see. Build, base, flag. A double flag. Yeah, somebody's already got a base here. Maybe that's why we're not seeing any puppets. Let's see here. Seems like they change the spawns, everything, every update. Well, I know vanilla. When I was playing in my test serve the other day, the puppets felt a lot more than this. Mike, read chat. What am I reading? many gold locks do you think you can do in an hour? In an hour? A lot. Well, right now, not a lot. Back when I was lockpicking, a lot. I don't even know if I can lockpick anymore. Need to start advanced. Do 60 a day for 100 days to get advanced plus. I could probably do 60 in I could definitely do 60 in an hour. Especially if we're just doing like give me all the best stuff and not worry about practicing. Like I could probably definitely do 60 in an hour. But when I was practicing, I was always practicing with gloves and all that other stuff, and I don't know. I have to load into a single player and see. I see if I can even lockpick still. Have you ever reached Advanced Plus? The default. I have to log into Supermax. Oh, not on default settings. But I was gonna say I had to log into Supermax. I think I'm like right there on Advanced Plus. But no, not on advanced settings. It's a knife sheath. I think I sold my last knife sheath. I think it was weighing too much weight. Precursor exam passed. Oh, nice. Now I can watch and relax till dinner. Nice, Telly. Congrats. Damn, is that a driver's seat? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can pretty much build out this Rager. There's Ordovon. Go to single player for 5 minutes and show us. Need inspiration? We could try it. I think we're going to have a restart. And, we're probably 2 hours away from a restart. One seat. Install seat. This thing needs 2 more wheels and it can roll. I got one in the back already. There's stuff in here. There's trash in here. We're getting hot. Yeah, I was waiting to get rid of this anyway. There's 4 kilos we don't need anymore. Yeah, I'll go to single player. Let me go up here to my bike. I don't know if I can lockpick still or not. There's Sledge. What's going on, buddy? Your starter card was inside? Was it? It's alright. It'll despawn. I'll destroy it the next ATM I see. I'm not worried about money anyway. Realistically. I'll find everything. There's a quad. Let's do this. Let's see. Sandbox. Create. Lock. Don't need anything special. Brawling, running, thievery, medical. Let's see if I can still lockpick. I doubt I can. Oh shit. Broke the game. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Spawn item. Lock. Picking board. Screw. Oop. Lock. Pick. Should we'll just do the best of everything? Lockpick item advanced. Oh, that's a lock. Lock. Lockpicking item. Lockpick advanced item. Let's start with the basic. I can't even lockpick. What are you talking about? Three months of lockpicking. Not lockpicking. Let's see. 4 months, actually. There's one. Can't get that final touch. There's two. I think I'd have to start back on the basics to get the feel of everything again, because I just don't have the feel for it. I don't have the feel for it anymore. Set thievery to max. Okay. See what it looks like. Set skill level thievery 4. I think if you was to give me a week, I'd probably do it. I'd probably freaking nail it every time. This is what I used to do though. I used to go when I would struggle to do the advanced, I would just back down to the basic and then start from there and then work my way back up again. Make sure it's on advanced. It should be. I'm just not in touch with it anymore. I'm not in touch with that F key. I'm getting the movement with the mouse, but the F key is where it's getting me. Maybe it's maybe I'm moving the mouse too quick. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I think I'm moving the mouse too quick. We need to be at 1 F key with the one. You know, I honestly, the last time I was doing this, I was pretty sure my F key was given out too. There you go. Check sensitivity. I think it was where I had it last time. Lock picking sensitivity It's at 30. I thought it was like 20. Isn't 30 default? All the rest of my stuff is normal. All the rest of my stuff is the same though. So maybe 30 is where I had it. It doesn't feel bad. I can feel the I can just feel the lack of practice. Diminishing of my skill is what it should say. There you go. What's the DPI on your mouse? Well, I use that sniper button, so it's like 1600. It's like 1600 when, let's see. So this is like 1600, and then when I push the sniper button, this is like 400. So this is like 400, and then 1600. But this is the profile I use for lockpicking too, so it's like, you know, it's fast. And then I switch back to a normal profile versus the high profile. So a lot of it's in the mouse. I think my normal DPI is like 800 for in-game. See, we're getting the feel of it now. You find the sweet spot way faster than me, and I run out of mouse pad before it's, yeah. See, and that's why I use that sniper button and a high DPI, because with the high DPI, I can go back and forth on the mouse quick, and then when I find that sweet spot, I can narrow it down with the 300. So like, you know, I can find it, bam, 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 and then there's the sweet spot, so we can dial it back. So. But this is, yeah, the other thing I do is I typically start at the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock position. So like I'm looking for the lockpick. I'm looking for the lockpick inside of this area right here. I'm not going all the way to the ends. I'm going from about here to there to look for that spot. Because what I have found is that 90% of the time, if you're here and you find the spot, it'll either go lower or higher. And then if you're here, it'll be the same thing. If you're here, it'll either go lower or higher. And then that way you can kind of dial in which side of the lock you're working on. But like when I first started practicing, I started from here, and then I would only work half the lock. And then I moved on to doing the 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock position. That way I could find it easier. I always thought the advanced locks suck too. Like, or the advanced picks. I always thought the spawn item lock pick item. I always thought the medium picks were better than the advanced. I feel better with them at least. Yeah, I always feel like these are better. Yeah, to me, these medium picks feel way better than the advanced picks. I think the only thing that you get is the break point. Like these have a much better durability, but for some reason these feel like they find the spot better. It's just the way I feel about it. I could be wrong, but it could be that I'm also seeing like it could be that I'm also seeing more of the lock with the thin profile of the pick, and I can fine tune it better, and like that could be that part of it. But for me, these ones always felt better. Yeah. If I worked on it for a week, I'm sure I would be nailing it more, but that's all right. The red lock picks too much with what you see, and you can think, yeah. Thomas, what's up, brother? How are you? Where do we farm medium picks, bud? I always find them everywhere. Like, and every time there's office, you find them. Office or filing cabinets, seems like. My bike. Where's my bike? Let's bail. Should add them cargo drops. Yeah. I want to go south. Let's go, I think I'll put a base in the middle of the map, too. Well, the mechs are out. That's good. Maybe 24 to 30 in the cargo drops. Maybe. I don't think it would be a bad thing to add them. Did you test if you can run next to the sentry? You can get pretty close. It's not like you can't get on top of him, but you can get pretty close. It's like 4 or 5 feet. Not run. Well, you can jog, I should say. I don't think you can run at all. It's maybe 15 feet, 10 feet. Meters. Might have to get rid of some more clothing. Need to find some boots. Can you change the distance that the mechs see you at? Like nah, I don't think so. Level up stealth crawling simulator. Yeah, that's why I gave up. I don't want to play the game to build stats anymore. I just play the game. That's why I came up with that one build that I had. It's just start with 5. Start with 5-3-1-3. Dexterity will go up super quick. You've already got advanced medical. You've already got advanced running. Put brawling and melee as your other ones, and then the rest of it is just play naturally. Don't even bother. Don't worry about stressing out and leveling up stats. Cause like stealth is good, but it's like it's minor compared to what you get out of it. Compared to what you put into it, I should say. At least that's how I always thought about it. There's Doug. Doug, what's up, buddy? I put 2 gold locks in the cargo drop with weapon kits and regular without. Yeah. Lobo, what's up, bud? See if we get any NPCs here. How many keys can you press on the keypad with basic thievery? So when I was doing, you actually go up to, let's see well, I can't show you on this character. You actually go up to basic and a half, and I can still do 4. It just takes a little bit of doing. You got to be like really quick on it. Look, there's some AI. Archery. Even with no brawling. Shut up. Shut up. What is that? That was a big quiver. Oh. Used to stealth go way up and quick with the amount of time we spent in the abandoned bunkers. Yeah, but as soon as you do what me and Mike does and don't crawl in abandoned bunkers anymore. I feel like once you hit basic stealth, you do a lot better in bunkers. Should we start taking cash? We don't need cash. We don't need no stinking money. All right. There's a quiver in here. I would like to have it, but I wish I had a satchel I could put it in. I don't think it'll fit in the satchel. It's oddball. Does glue stack now? I see glue. Does glue stack now? I probably ought to take a box of bobby pins just to 65 grams. Just to have for the trader. And we might need a rain jacket. I might take that. Get seen by the sentry a lot more than it's hard to get by them and jog with no stealth. If you don't understand the route, I think I would agree with that. But if you understand the route, then I never found it to be a problem. Let's go check the town. See what's in the police station. How many arrows I got left? A decent amount. I'd still take thievery no matter what. Even if stealth was a priority. The only way I wouldn't take thievery is if I was playing PvP and I wasn't lockpicking. I was just purely PvPing. Yeah, buddy. We'll talk Sunday. You be safe. I appreciate you, man. All right, I've got what? 18 uses of screwdriver. Potato? No potatoes for you. Let's put our shotgun shells are in a shotgun, so we're good there. Hopefully we find a box of shotgun shells while we're in here. Nothing. Nothing. Check those houses on the way back. Lockpick next to the bottle. No, that was a pin. Rice. I probably should carry some alcohol. I wonder if I was to put the alcohol in this bottle, Fill with Majestic vodka. Let's see. 0.9 kilos. 0.5 kilos. Okay. So this is alcohol. We'll use it just in case I do get infection, because I don't have antibiotics yet. Put it down here sideways so we know it's alcohol. You've been playing Astro's the PvE server. It has 2 times the loot, but custom quests, high puppets, NPCs all over the place, and loot's hard to come by because of every time I play. The average player count is 100. Yeah, that's what happens when you get into PvE servers like that. That's one of the reasons why I quit playing PvE servers, because you would get to the point where you would only have about 2 or 3 hours to jump on and play, and you would spend that 2 or 3 hours just following behind people that were already looting everything. And then there was the time where I was on the PvE servers that was high NPCs and stuff, and every time somebody would drive through the big city and they would aggro everything, and then I wouldn't have a way to get away from it, so I would end up dying because they would aggro everything. That's another reason why I quit playing on PvE servers. How many puppets are in here? Ooh. Push. Where's my other arrow? Certain PvE servers are really good at keeping that crap from happening. Yeah, I mean, once you get into a higher pop PvE server, it's pretty hard to keep it down. It just happens. All right, I do not want to use that, so we are good. What are we going to get? Bullets. Nothing. Every locked cabinet should have something in it. Even if it's something like this, like 5 rounds of ammo. That's better than wasting a screwdriver use. Mm, 5.56. One thing SCUM can do is for loot regeneration faster when population is high. You said they can do it? Yeah. I mean, loot could be like DayZ. I don't know. I don't know if it's changed, but back in the day, DayZ's loot used to be there was a set amount of loot on the server, and if you couldn't find anything, it's because somebody stashed it away. I don't know if it's still like that or not, but like there would only be one type of X gun or headshot. That was a bad thing about DayZ playing PvE servers on DayZ. Smoke grenade. Let's see. Run through the walls. I remember that old bug. Must be a feature. I wonder if we should switch helmets. This is one. Actually, this helmet is heavier than the K6. It's 9 mil. Little 38. I don't think we need a 38. We'll take a flashlight. Goggles. Nothing, man. Nothing. 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 City bike? I don't know. I thought it was a city bike. Reasons. Actually, I do need to check my. Let's have a bit of this. Has revolving PvP zones with some always PvP. Well, that'd be interesting if you were in PvE area. You thought you were in a PvE area, and then it just changed. Of course, I'm sure it revolves around a server restart or somebody changing it though. There's a drill. Guitar. A little guitar. Are we at 1.5 yet? Or 1.1? Not yet. Not even close. Oh. Well, here is another wheel for that one Rager. It's locked. It is locked. Locking vehicles that can't be lockpicked. Crazy Sif, what's up, bud? wire. Nails. Ooh, weapon cleaning kit. Well, I guess we need to make the decision. I was hoping to get like a card out of the police station. We still might find some shotgun shells here, which I do need. But I guess I need to make the decision on which trader we're going to work out of. Probably Z. Probably the Z trader versus the B trader. So I might need to start heading down south further. Because the B trader doesn't have enough stuff around it for me with my stats. So the Z trader would probably be better. Because I've got a lot more options. Batteries, I like it. Yeah, we probably ought to start heading that way before I get, well, I'm already overweight, but I'm gonna check this from antibiotics and then the store. Medical shears, we already have some. Some activated charcoal, a little bit more money in our pocket. Another lock. I think we're good. No antibiotics. It's all right. We can always buy a singular pill from the trader if we really need it. There's Rita. Rita, how are you? Is it Catanok? Catanok? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully your internet's sorted. It is not yet. But I haven't had any issues yet today, so. Got vinegar, salt. We'll definitely take the salt. How you doing? We're doing. Surviving. We're all right. I think I'm gonna loop my way back to the bike, and then we're gonna start heading south. There's Boozhole. Hey, buddy. What's up, brother? Yeah, this is a bar. We don't. We might get lucky in here. I doubt it, but carrot juice. Let's drink that. The fact that you're online for 95 minutes now is great. Most stable. That's the problem, though. The problem is that it's so intermittent that you can't pin it. I can't pin it down. They claim they can't pin it down, but I find it hard to believe with hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment and software that they can't pinpoint exactly what's causing an issue. But I'll save that for another day. I'm gonna try to stay positive. But Like the last time we streamed for about an hour and it was good, and then it just crapped out for an hour, and then another 2 or 3 hours it was good after that. So it's very intermittent. Yeah, it's yeah, I just moving on. They're idiots. They're a multi-billion-dollar company that doesn't want to do anything for anybody, and they have no recourse. So all right, how much? We are 1 kilo overweight. What can I get rid of? I'd like to save the ammo. The ammo's not a problem. I'd like to save these mags because I would like to pick up either one of these guns. Looks like we're holding on to everything. Could eat that. Comcast? No, it's Spectrum. Charter. Depending on where you live in the world. All right, let's go south and see what we get. We need to find a place where we're going to set up a base. I think I'm just going to head straight south, across the bridge at the docks there. And then we're going to, although I need to get over by the trader, so I probably should just go straight down. Yeah, we'll just start going. No, I can't. I only got 2 options, and as far as ISPs go, I only got 2 options, and the well, I got 3. Starlink is out of the question because I don't have the money, and the other option is just the worser side of what I have. Yeah, this is the problem with being overweight. All right, what are we getting rid of? How much weight do I need to get rid of? I need 9 kilos. This is worth some money. I would prefer to keep it. Let's get rid of the fishing hooks. Let's get rid of this bundle of ammo. I can make these. Actually, since we're getting ready to go on a long ride anyway. Take a little bit of that. And ditch that. Just ditch that too. We get more ammo. We're still overweight. 3 kilos. Or 0.3 kilos. Get that anywhere. You can make rags anywhere. I got a bundle of bandages anyway, and a tourniquet. Two water bottles. Yeah, this one's filled with alcohol. This one's filled with alcohol for in case I get infections, because I don't have any antibiotics right now. And being that I got low stats, John, how you doing anyway, buddy? Being that I got low stats, I'm prone to infections pretty easily. I could just chug the energy drink and be done with it. I can get salt anytime. Eat some more rice. Eat some more rice. I do have the garlic, but I don't. Being that it's so weak, I don't know if it'll do much if we do get an infection. We can get bobby pins anywhere. How about now? Are we fixed? We're fixed. Full speed. Sleeping says is not so hot anymore, as much as get my energy back because hot was getting yeah, I could see that. It can definitely be exhausting. Wonder if we should check out, let's see, what do I need? I really only need quest items, realistically. Because I would like to get the 70 so we can get the 70 fame so we can get our little satchel for our bike. Yeah, we'll get down there and see what we need. Go play it by ear. Maybe I'll start a little shed. Get a little shed up so I can put some goodies. There's a city bike. It's kind of a bummer that they removed the bridge that was there, or it wasn't even a bridge. It was more like it was a little tunnel, drainage ditch. They removed the drainage ditch there that had water. It's like one of the only places to get water around here. Well, there's a well not far that way, but. Hey Tom, how you doing, buddy? Hi, appreciate the support, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I haven't been live for a while because I'm having internet issues, but it is what it is. The winter's coming, so I should be back. Should be back up and going pretty strong here soon. What's on the agenda today? Today we're just chilling out. I'm gonna get closer to this trader so that I can start manipulating the the quest a little bit, and then I'm probably going to set up a little shed so I can start putting some stuff in it. And then, I don't know, I got like another hour I can play, an hour or two maybe. So we're just hanging out, chilling, talking. I could go and loot this town. Since we're right here by the train track, I could go and loot this town. Get some stuff we need for the trader before we go to the trader. Yeah, let's do that. I'll get some of the basics. Bobby pins, needle, hit the police station. Maybe we get something good in there. Starting to sweat too. Need to ditch some more clothing. Pretty basic at the moment. Did sign up for Artem for the closed playtest on the 31st, but it looks like there's going to be an NDA involved, so I don't know if the initial playtest will be available to show. And that's if I get selected. All right, we're gonna have to ditch. We're gonna have to ditch some clothing. Well, we're moving a lot faster than if we were on foot. I'll say that. Putting up some good numbers here, too. Bunny. Man, it's been a long time since I crossed this bridge. Watch for NPCs? Yeah. I was kind of waiting on that. Oh. Question was, what was that? Was that pink underwear or pink ghillie? It's a red jacket. That's some hippie pants. Yeah. I had a base not far from here way back, probably 3 years ago. We used to come here like every 2 hours or something to collect bricks. And we'd loot everything else on the way. That was some of my earlier streams, like 3 years ago. Like that'd be Actually, I don't think I streamed that. No, I didn't stream that. It was 3 years ago. Scruff's gonna have to work on the AI. There's some AI. All right, we get up to this town. We'll do a bit of looting. Then we'll head to the trader. I'm going to assume that the MP5 is probably going to be the lightest weapon in the game. As far as a primary weapon. So we probably need to try to find one of those. Novigrad is my favorite town. It's actually the first town I've ever looted. When I started playing, when I first started playing, this is the town I landed in. I got destroyed. Has everything in it? Yeah, yeah. And it's got a bunker right next door. Like a... Oh, my first chicken. Let's see, we're going to have to take some more clothes off. Except for gravel. I thought it had gravel. I thought I had gravel in the construction sites. Mostly cement. Maybe they changed it. Gravel isn't that hard to get anyway. Anubis, what's up, buddy? How are you? See what we're looking like here. See, it's got no seat. We're doing, bud. We're doing. It does have an engine, though. I started playing usually B3, B2 is when every NPC would shoot better than the. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I might get lucky with a boat. If we get a boat, I really want to keep on the bike though, so we can build our stats. That's going to be a decision we're just going to have to make. Need to pee? Yeah, I don't pay. Oh, I'll get a present too. Pee and poo. What town is this? This is a Z2 town. Same server. Yeah, same server. Yep. We're doing the no skills, no attributes. I pooped out a pair of scissors. That's rough. At least they're better than the ones we had. How's our food looking? Food's looking good. Better than a pineapple? Yeah, at least it's usable. It's gotta hurt, I imagine, yeah. At least the beginning part. Seeing any AI yet. Let's make our way to the police station, and then we will search along the way. I hope to find some basics for quest, and then I want to check the police station for some shotgun shells and possibly a pistol, although I don't know if we should carry a pistol. Plenty of fruit, vegetables. Today, before I loot an NPC, I wish I had a 30 out of 40, and guess what he did? Oh, nice. Got you an NPC with the screwdriver up his butt, huh? Dermac, what's up, bud? Nice to meet you. Meet me? What do you mean, meet me? Really not interested in looting these. I left a running sidecar in the main road south into B1 town. Nah, that's all right. I think we're gonna stick with the bike until I get to at least 2. There's some thread. I don't need thread though. We're doing pretty good on sewing kits. Although, second thought, if the trader wants sewing kit, I might need it. Ah, German. No, you're good, buddy. You're good. It's good to see you. You're good, buddy. Nothing to apologize about. I'm getting better with our bow. It's coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. That's gonna hurt. Did he die? He must have jumped out a window and died. I need to work on medical. Let's do a bit of a bandage here. I kind of don't like this feature, but I don't know, maybe it's 100%. Oh yeah, this is why medical is important. Usually one of these would fix a C1. It's going to take 2, not 1, but 2. That's why medical is important. You're not the only one with this problem. There's that. Which problem we got, buddy? Tobias, what's up, dude? How's it been? What server? This is Scruff Dog's chill PvE server. It's just a laid back server, nothing special. I did no skills, no attributes when we joined. All right, let's do the hospital, and then we'll go to the police station. I need another pack of bandages. Pack of bandages and antibiotics. Some vitamins. Vitamins. There's some painkillers, looks like. Oh no, that's more vitamins. More vitamins. There's a bandage. Hemostatic dressing. I don't. It's the biggest problem I have with this game. Hit detection. Biggest problem I have with this game is hit detection. Alright, we're going to use our last bandage. At least we'll be building up our medical while we do this. How is our vitamins? Not bad, actually. Oh man, I wonder if these are better than our sneakers. Let's test them out. $1.4. They weigh almost a kilo more. There's another bandage. I don't think we're going to get anything we want out of here. Alright, painkillers. That's not what I want. There's what I want. Antibiotics. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my garlics so that I'll get my immune system up, heal a little faster. So we got our garlic now. Oh yeah, you can't move stuff while you're doing stuff. I had those kinds of fights too. I survived. Yeah. Yeah, they sometimes they're not the funnest. There's a tourniquet. At least we'll be okay for NPCs. If we get shot by an NPC, we'll be alright. Well, as long as it's on the limb. We are heavy now. We got our antibiotics. Happy with that. Potassium. I'm going to take this. Where's it at? This will be... I'll cut this up for rags. Maybe. I guess we're going to cut it now. Let's fix it. Okay. Save that for later. All right, let's go to the police station. Some brass knuckles. There used to be all kinds of stuff in these. Used to get all kinds of stuff in these toolboxes and screwdrivers and food. Doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Another battery. So we got batteries for the Quest. That's good. I do have a needle for the Quest. What's the word on the ISP? We are still not fixed. It's stable right now. Has been stable today so far, but yeah, yesterday, oh no, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, we streamed and we were good for an hour, dropped out for an hour, and then good for another hour. So, and they're not getting back with me anymore. They basically had an attorney contact the. They had an attorney contact the FCC, which I filed a complaint on them about, and once the attorney got a hold of the FCC and they were like, well, we're working with him. We're working on it. I haven't heard back from him there. So they're not being very communicative. I'll say that. All right. There's a revolver. A good sell item. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I might as well just pick up everything because I'm getting ready to be overweight anyway. I am overweight. Oh, smartphone. Back up, back up. I cannot hit him. I have to work on that, Mike. Gonna have to work on that, Mike. Rusty. I'm still shaking the rust off, trying to get all my natural habits back. It's another M9 mag. That makes 2 for this place. Well, we found this yellow, and it was like 26 or something. And we've pretty much wasted it. Because we ain't found nothing worth value in anything that we've lockpicked. The shotgun we found in a crate in the abandoned bunker. That's how it used to be. This is the first time I found a gold katana. This is the police station I found it at. Found it up here, laying on the roof. Some more shotgun shells. We can use those. What's that? Another mag. Well, I think I'm going to collect. I've got some basics for trader items. There's the battery. I've got needles. I got, let's see. I got a sewing kit. So I think we should probably backtrack to the bike. I'll go ahead and pick up these mags too. I'll sell them. Maybe we should backtrack to the bike, head to the trader. What time is it? It's 5:30. Shoot her in the butt. I'm pretty sure that arrow went through him because I shot it in his chest when he landed. Of course, he stole all my arrows. Do we have a cell phone? Yeah, we got a cell phone. Let's go check out the gas station. No NPCs yet, surprisingly. Imagine if you could jump as high as Super Mario. Super Mario puppet. If you turn on the cheat code, you can. In Sandbox. Pretty sure I've showed you guys that. Another head torch. We'll sell it. There's a tractor light. Sell that too. Okay, nothing else in here. No boats. You could play it. No, you can jump high. They got a super jump. they got a super jump button. Yeah, I think it's I can't do it because I don't have any access in the server, but it should be set super jump to true. I don't have any access though. That's how we used to be. Ooh, baby, I love the way. Let's see here. Last time I played in Sandbox was .5. Was trying to kill a yellow mech. Honestly, I don't think Sandbox is all that great. Mainly because it's not progressive the way a server is. So like gardens and stuff like that, you can't do anything with them. And it takes too long to grow stuff if you're going to be online. Or I should say if you have to be online. Oh yeah, bobby pins. We need that for the quest. Plus they like, I don't know if it's still the way it was, but they doubled the loot. A bit lonely, yeah. It can. Depends on how you like to play, I guess. I prefer playing by myself most of the time, so most of the time. On a game like this, I like mostly playing by myself. I enjoy playing with people, but for the most part, I enjoy the solo survival aspect. Alright, let's pedal our butt to the trader. Looks like we got about another 30-40 minutes. Maybe another hour till the sun goes down. Hour IRL time. Get some of my stamina back. Of course, we're not going to be able to pedal fast because I'm overweight. Which, on a bike, I'm not sure why that would make a difference. If I had a backpack full of 100 pounds, I still think I can move my legs the same. Watch me get headshotted doing this. Yeah, let's go this way. Whoa, look at all these puppets now. That's gonna suck. You know when they changed that you can't make a chest in the trader anymore? Had to been the same time they made it to where you can't drag it out of the vehicle, or you can't use it outside of the vehicle. I'm gonna die if I get off this bike. There's no way I'll fight these guys. We lost one, I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, good job, Pig. Good job, Pig. Way to run interception for me. Way to run the block. Way to run the block for me. I'll never shoot another boar with this character again. Notice I said this character. Trying to get some stamina back. I was thinking about getting that, what's that game called? No Room Left in Hell 2. You guys see that? I gotta figure out how to get up this hill now. Kind of made the mistake by not sticking to the road. Should be careful with your injuries. Exhaustion C2. Oh man. See if that helps us any. A donkey. A donkey. There always were donkeys down there. Come on, Mike. Pedal, 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 pedal. Gotta get that strength up. Man, we're on 70 health. That boar really done us good. And it's not going to heal. I got to get up this hill. We got to get closer to the road. It's just right up there by those rocks, but this might be, honestly, this might be our best. This might be the best time to do it. I think it only gets steeper from here. Push it, push it, push it. You can do it. You can do it. Turn it, turn it. Push it, push it. Almost there. By the time we actually, we'll be able to afford a car in no time, to be honest. Got this bleed. Just make it to the road. There you go. Coasting now. That's what we need. Need to coast the rest of the way. I predict we'll hit 1.1 strength by the time we get to the trader. Maybe. Maybe. We're going to have to fix this bleed, though. Let's do that in case we run into a pack of wolves or something. We do have a bandage. It's already there. Let's just do this. This is why I take medical. I can't stand sitting around waiting for these bleeds to heal like they do. Half the stuff that you gotta do, that you gotta wait for in this game is a little excessive in some ways. But did you guys see No Room Left in Hell? I was thinking about picking it up. No Room Left in Hell 2. Man, this right here is why I did a no skills, no attribute character once, and that was it. You're always waiting for stamina. You're always waiting for bleeds to heal. If you go into a bunker and just absolutely cause a bunch of chaos, you are screwed. You'll be spending 3 or 4 hours doing this. Look how slow it goes. There's nothing I can really do to make it go any faster either. Like take an antibiotic, I guess. Holy crap, look how much food's in our system. It's all that rice. Garlic, parsnip, tuna. We still got the tuna salad. We still got the tuna salad in our system. That was forever ago. Hell, when did I eat? I ate that like at the beginning of the stream. I guess you don't digest food very quick when you take low attributes, low health, no stats. Unless this is how it is now. I know they've been doing a food rework. Man, if I get up and get back on the bike, it's just going to take this thing, make it worse. And we are good right now. Now. Okay, good. How did the mat get wet? We're in the desert. It'll be really close. Just if I keep going uphill. Yeah, run away. Don't attack me. I got no puppets this time. I don't want to kill you. Your buddy saved my life. Making it to where you can't pedal with extra weight is a bit excessive. Because I could pedal just as fast with 100 pounds in a backpack as I could with no backpack. Now, running out of stamina, it'd be a little bit easier to, if they did it that, make your stamina go down faster. Maybe you did it that way, but not being able to push the pedals faster is. Downhill. Here we go. No balance between immersive and quality of life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm pretty interested to see what they do with Artem. The way they're building it, the way they're going about it. Doom, 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 doom. Where we at? Nah, we're not gonna make it. Close. We should also have different gears on a mountain bike. Let's hope we get the chance to try it and give feedback. Yeah. The way they worded the way they worded it in the on the website, which I think it was the website that I read it on. The way they worded it on the website, it sounds like they're going to give. I know they're going to handpick the first part of the people, and it sounds like they're going to pick either the people that's been around for a long time, who's been a part of the community for a long time, or streamers, based on how they worded the closed playtest. The open playtest should be open to everybody though, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, downhill again. Almost there. And here we are. Let's start with this guy. I'm going to fix this revolver if...
Welcome, stranger.
Yeah, we're going to fix it. Let's see. What do we got for quest?
Looking for work?
Flashlight.
Here is what I got for you.
22, 50. Well, we got the flashlight. Let's do that.
The sooner you get this done, the better.
My goal was to get to 70 fame so we can buy our satchel. Let's fix this. And let's sell. I'm going to keep this 100% mag just in case we find one of the guns. And we'll get rid of the rest. Keeping the shotgun shells. I'll get rid of the repair kit. Actually, I'll fix my shotgun first. Yeah, let's do that.
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
Oh yeah, I need to get a card.
Stay safe.
I'll destroy my starter card while we're at it.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gold card. Destroy. Cancel card. $0. Secret numbers. Thank you.
Please come again.
Secret numbers.
What's up?
Hey Hannah, how are
If you're
you?
trying to rob the place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed. Guns come unloaded. Security reasons.
Sell,
Obviously.
sell.
That thing registered?
Bank.
Kidding. Nobody cares.
Keeping that. Let's sell these. I'm sure I'll get another pair of gloves. Good, thanks. What about you? We're all right. We're all right. Showed me how to get to the top of the bank. Got the quest with what? Talking about the satellite deal? Talking about those satellite deals? I don't think you can. I think they just mark them. I've never seen anybody up there. Never found a way up there.
See ya.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I've never seen anybody up there. I think they just mark every satellite in the game because in the coding, that's basically a prop, and they probably make the props highlight regardless of where it is. So they basically just code it as when the quest comes up, it highlights this code, and then because it's up there because as a prop it highlights it. That's just my way of thinking of it.
You better give me a good.
I could be wrong. All right, let's remove the battery and switch this one. And insert that one. Actually, let's see what quest he's got.
No loitering. You You either buy or get lost. Need this done.
Oil filter,
Take it or leave it.
airplane repair kit, car jack, brake oil. We might be able to get some of that here.
Very well.
Nope. I'm just circling. I'm just checking all this, circling around to the trader where we sell or trade the rest of this crap. Of course, I'm wet now, so we're not going to be able to move, being that we got no strength. Pipe wrench. Oh. Brake oil. There's one. How about a car jack? I'm playing on PlaySafe ID official. You can, you know about these servers. Yeah, that you got to show your ID and stuff like that, and it's supposed to cut down on cheaters. Does it actually seem better?
Welcome, welcome. Feel, could you help me with these?
All right, bobby pins, we got those.
Could you help me with these?
I like that they put
Here's
the book
what I
here.
got.
Chocolates, needles, we got that.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Chocolates, duct tape. Okay,
That's disappointing.
can't do anymore.
Hope you change your mind.
Sell.
Let's see what you have.
I don't want these. Somebody else can do the quests. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell the pasta. I'm gonna sell the thread since he didn't want our sewing kit. We'll go to the doctor, sell some of the rest of this. It looks good. I don't have any kind of I don't have any kind of cheaters. Just the Chinese guys when I open the door of my car and stay in front. It didn't close the door. Got to the car and pushed it to see. Yeah. You're always gonna have idiots playing somewhere somehow, just trying to ruin people's days. Abuse game mechanics and all that crap. That's one of the reasons why I don't mind the PvP, but I just can't PvP in modern day, in today's PvP world, because everybody's just out manipulating the game and playing the meta, and it's just not fun anymore for me.
Come in. I'll have a... Never mind about the expiration date. Those are fake anyway. Go ahead. You'll need these sooner or later.
All right. I assume we're gonna find. Well, yeah, brake fluid.
Remember to keep high. Try not to get injured.
I assume we're gonna find one of these SF-19 firearms. So. How much weight we got? Oh, we're wet. That's the bad part.
Prices are not. If you want me to buy that, you need this done. Take it or leave it.
All right, are we at 70 fame now? Let's see. 49. We're close. Not quite there, but we're close. Okay. Keeping everything else. Yes, I say we are. Really don't need the rice, but let's see. Almost made it 1.5 or 1.1. Got too much food. Need some water. Scruff. Hit your squad and invite tab if you could, please. I'm not on. Got 3 squads. Got some peoples. Got some peoples. I wonder if Jeremy is the guy I played with Loof on that one time. So Mike, you think it's time for me to try and abandon? Are you dashing everything or what? Only experience is what I've been seeing on your stream and about a year. You remind me how much time I have in there with a 200 fuse. A 200 fuse? 200 fuse. Well, I mean, a 200 fuse only turns on the power for different areas, but it's like, was it 4 minutes? You get 4 minutes with a 200 fuse, I think it is. But you can find other fuses in there. Just take your time. Listen to the vents. Don't trigger the vents. Go that route. See that. Well, guys, since it's raining, and I'm exhausted, C2, I think I'm going to call it here because I only got about another 30 minutes before I got to go do a couple things anyway. So I'm going to call it here, and I may stream a little bit later, and it might not be SCUM, but I may stream a little later. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I am going to redirect YouTube over to Red, and let's see if there's anybody. Let's see who's playing SCUM. Let's see. It's always so hard to pick people playing SCUM on Twitch because they put their stuff as English, but then you go in there and they're not speaking a lick of English. Okay, well, I know on YouTube I'm gonna redirect to Red Room, but see what happens. So, all right, guys, you be safe. I appreciate you guys so much. You're always too good to me. I really appreciate you guys. You guys be safe. Have a good rest of the week, and I'm out, guys. Be safe.